Welcome, dear students, to class. Yeah, in this lesson we are discussing about styling text and font in CSS. So we've discussed several things. You are now familiar with CSS syntax, how to select it, to use it to style your HTML element, and we have discussed so that you'll be able to identify between when you need to work with a border or margin and all those things. Now, what about dealing with text? Which font you want to, how do you want it to, should it be slant, should it be bold, should it be wide, should it be all those things, so that you can use CSS to beautify and style your text. So basically, CSS offers a plethora of properties to style text, enabling developer to create engaging and readable content. So the font family, font size, font weight, and line height properties are just the tips or tip of the iceberg when it comes to text customization. When it comes to text customization in CSS, as in, maybe I can't just say it's unlimited, like they are numerous, I'm telling you, and that's why there is no best time to be a developer like this AI age, because I can just draw out what I want in a literally. You have seen that if you have gone through the previous course. I expect as a blockchain beginner, you would have seen me there draw out a UI, that's user interface, plug it into AI, GPT, and then split out the code for me. So I can even pick out color and tell it, okay, I want a background with this color. I don't even know the name of the color. It will generate the code for me to use. You understand? So you don't need to bother. Just say, I want it to look like this. You can even take a screenshot of an example somewhere and tell it, create what is the name of this font, or create a style sheet with this font, and it will get it for you. So those are the good parts. So how do you apply that? Applying the font size, I have code examples here. We always apply it inside the practical capstone project, which is to end up at the end of all these courses being able to, as a Web3 developer, build a full stack, both the front end and the back end, the middleware, and all those things. So we try to build it one by one per each lesson. So in this lesson now, from the previous one, this is the code. We have the CSS code and the HTML code. Now, let's enhance it with what we have learned here. So if you enhance it with this, which is, you will notice that we imported something here, which is the font. So actually there's different platforms, but the most popular ones people use is Google Font. So Google have created a font, different fonts, and then created API for you to use it in your CSS. So you can just import it. Once you import it, it will be available for you to use. So by default, it's not easy to use a lot of font in CSS, but when you import it, like those Google Font or any other font platform you come across, then you can start applying it. You see, when you import it here, you can apply font family, Roboto, or any other one there. So if we go to this, which we'll still do, font style heading, you see, then we can start doing the font weight. So like I told you, I won't be telling you each and everything. That's why you have your AI there. You can just say, what this code is about. There's font weight, that's maybe the thickness. You understand? There's the font family is about, like, if you are using Word, you have different font. So then font line height, adjusting paragraph line spacing for readability. So all those things you can apply it, and when you do that, we have the code already from the previous code we've got, like this. Then when you add that, your code will now look like something like this. So let me just copy this. No, I'm copying this. Yeah. Let's go back here. I need to see what I'm doing. So I can just clear this, save, and then put it. So you can see it now. So we have imported this. You can see imported from the URL. Let me minimize this. You see, so this is the URL. How did we get the URL? If you go here, I think I have the resources here. If you go to this resource, that's why they are essential. Let's copy. Open it up. You can see there are different fonts. You see, different fonts you have. So you just pick anyone. Once you click on them, that's the Roboto. You see it. This is the one we are using. You see it now. So that's why it's called a font family, because it comes in different kind of adjustments and things like that. You see this 700 font weight. You see 700. This is how it will be. If it's like 100, this is how it will look. Let me use this. So this is how it will look. You understand? So that's how you do each of these. So let's check this. So you can see it. We are using Ubuntu, and what this means is that in case this is not found, we have a fallback. So as you learn more of programming, you understand the importance of fallback, things like fallback function and things like that, which means at times things don't always go in life as planned. So you had better have plan B or plan C or plan D or plan Z, so that what you plan doesn't work and then you are left stranded. And no. So the same is like what you see applying the imported font family, and always see that a lot of these things are well commented too. That's a good practice. Always try as much as possible to comment your code. So you have the color, background color, which is this that we are using already. That one we have done that. So I'm just trying to see all those places, text. You see font weight 700 for each one. Now if I pull this to 100, let's see, it becomes more tiny. Do you see it? See, it becomes tiny. So if I put it to 900, you understand? So usually, so when you check the fonts, you will know which one is applicable to them. See, 900. A lot of other things like that for each something you are using. So that's what brought about that font. So you now see that you are beginning to be able to import font and then customize your look, the look of the site and dApp and the website as much as you want. Yep. So that's the basic things in this lesson. You are able to style, you can play around them, see different things. This line weights, like the spacing, like 1.5. You see that this comes together compared to before. So if I put 2.5, even shrink more and more like that. So they are always available. Make sure you play around. It helps solidify your learning. So that's just how you text and font. Any other thing, just pick that text, ask your AI for support. But what really matters is you have idea of like, okay, if I want to deal with text, it's different from margin or padding or all those things. So this is called fonts, and then there are different things associated with it, which all these resources are essential for you to go through. Need support, use the comments specific to this lesson, not another lesson, and join the Discord as well to mingle with other DPU Web3 community developer. But for each specific lesson, the comment is the right place to ask to get support, especially from the author like me of the course. That's it for this lesson. I remain Solomon Foske of the Programming University. Keep the program sweeter and alive. Your assurance to succeed as a programmer in the long time eventually. And please always do good to humanity and nature with your knowledge and programming skill to make the world and the universe a better place for us all. See you in the next lesson. Peace and bye.